Hi, Paul Drinkon with Prosperity Coaching Associates coming to you this month with the electronic newsletter, video newsletter. This month I want to talk to you about a thing called a stretch IRA, like this rubber band. I find most people in this day and age have 401ks, retirement programs, IRAs, or they're moving them to a self-directed IRAs. But a lot of people don't understand that these IRAs can be stretched out over multiple generations. So I want to give you an example of how that works. And what I've done is come up with a gentleman with this scenario. And this gentleman's name is Dave. He's in his mid-70s. And Dave passes away. We're using the year 2009. Dave passes away. As you can see, he still has $500,000 left in his IRA. Now, one thing to remember is that the federal government requires you to start taking money out of IRAs when you are 70 and a half. So Dave's been taking his required minimum distribution, called an RMD, but when he passes away, what happens? Well, the typical case, if it was given to Mary, his wife, who is 73, she would be getting $20,234 as that distribution the first year, and then it calculates what the account does, and as she gets older, that amount might rise or fall depending on how the account does, but that's what she's required to take out as a required minimum distribution. $20,234. That's Mary, Dave's wife. Now, if for some reason Mary really didn't need that income, he could have set up as the beneficiary his son Mike, who is 55, and his required minimum distribution at that age would have only been $16,892. So you can see that the account, obviously taking less money out every year, would grow and stay intact a lot longer. If he wanted to actually go to his granddaughter, Julia, who's 28 years old, Julia would only be required to take $9,042 out of the IRA. So you can see that amount coming down, and you can give it to people in different generation ages. It can also stretch out even to a great-grandson, Kyle, who was 6. He would have to take $6,519 out. There's a factor associated with each age, and so that IRA can be utilizing that required minimum distribution for the different ages. What I've seen a lot is that the IRA will pass to the wife, and if the beneficiaries are set up properly, when she passes away, it'll actually move to the son or daughter, multiple children, and as long as the account keeps producing, you can stretch these IRAs out over multiple generations. So a very strong wealth preservation, estate preservation tool, stretch IRAs. If you'd like to know more about stretch IRAs or have questions, have IRAs yourself, please feel free to give me a call at any time. This is the November newsletter, so I urge you all to vote this coming November 6th. It is a great and precious responsibility that we have as Americans. So vote for the candidates of your choice. And until next time, this is Paul Drinkon with Prosperity Coaching Associates.